For over 3,000 years, the sands of Egypt bore witness to one of the greatest civilizations in human history, a civilization led by powerful rulers whose reign shaped the very fabric of the ancient world. These were Egypt's pharaohs, god-kings who left legacies that continue to captivate us to this day. To understand the impact of Egypt's greatest pharaohs, we first need to step back in time to what historians call the Dynastic Period, spanning from 3100 BCE to 30 BCE. This was an era defined by monumental achievements in architecture, religion, and governance, an era in which the pharaohs were not only rulers but also divine figures in the eyes of their people. During this period, Egypt saw the construction of iconic pyramids and temples, which stand as testaments to the engineering prowess and religious fervor of the time. The pharaohs were considered intermediaries between the gods and the people, tasked with maintaining ma'at, or cosmic order, through laws and rituals. Their rule was marked by a complex administration that facilitated trade, agriculture, and artistic endeavors, leaving a rich legacy that continues to captivate the world today. Egyptian society revolved around the Nile, their lifeblood, which provided essential resources such as water for irrigation, fertile soil for agriculture, and a means of transportation and trade. This river was central to their way of life and sustained the entire civilization. Moreover, Egyptians held the belief that their rulers, known as pharaohs, were chosen by the gods to ensure prosperity and maintain balance in the world, a concept they referred to as ma'at. This belief in divine kingship not only justified the pharaoh's authority, but also reinforced the societal structure that placed the ruler at the pinnacle of power, with responsibilities that included upholding justice, law, and harmony within their realm. Throughout its long and storied history, ancient Egypt was guided by the hands of countless pharaohs. These rulers were not just political leaders, but also divine figures tasked with maintaining order and prosperity. Among them, a select few stand out for their extraordinary contributions to Egyptian society, architecture, and culture, leaving a legacy that continues to captivate us today. Narmer, the unifier. Around 3100 BCE, Narmer achieved the monumental feat of uniting Upper and Lower Egypt, an event that symbolized the birth of one of the world's first great nations. This unification was a pivotal moment in ancient history, laying the foundation for a civilization renowned for its cultural, architectural, and technological achievements. Narmer's reign marked the beginning of the First Dynasty and a legacy of centralized rule that would endure for millennia, influencing countless generations and leaving an indelible mark on human history. His leadership not only unified a nation, but also ushered in an era of prosperity and innovation, setting the stage for the construction of iconic structures like the pyramids and the development of hieroglyphic writing. Hatshepsut, the Pharaoh Queen. Hatshepsut shattered all conventions when she ascended to power, ruling as a female pharaoh in ancient Egypt. Her reign, which lasted over 2 decades, brought unprecedented prosperity and triumphs in trade. Among her notable achievements was the famed expedition to the land of Punt, an exotic and mysterious region believed to be rich in resources such as gold, incense, and ebony. This successful voyage not only enhanced Egypt's wealth, but also reinforced its status as a formidable trading power. Hatshepsut's leadership was marked by ambitious building projects, including her stunning mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri, which showcased the architectural advancements of her time. Akhenaten, the revolutionary. Akhenaten, the Egyptian pharaoh of the 18th dynasty, dared to challenge long-standing traditions by introducing one of history's first monotheistic religions devoted to Aten, the sun disk. Rejecting the conventional polytheistic beliefs, he shifted the cultural and religious landscape of Egypt, centralizing worship around Aten and establishing the city of Akhenaten as its religious hub. Though his reforms were controversial and met with resistance, they left an indelible mark on art and religion, inspiring a distinctive artistic style and influencing subsequent monotheistic faiths. His legacy continues to intrigue historians and scholars interested in ancient religious transformations. Ramses II, the Great Builder. Known as Ramses the Great, he was one of ancient Egypt's most renowned pharaohs, ruling for an impressive 66 years. During his reign, he waged epic battles, such as the famous Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites, solidifying his reputation as a formidable warrior. Ramses II also left a legacy of architectural grandeur unmatched by any other ruler, commissioning the construction of monumental structures like the temples at Abu Simbel and the Ramesseum, which showcased the splendor of his era and the might of his empire. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh. The enigmatic Cleopatra was not only a ruler, but also a skilled diplomat, accomplished linguist, and shrewd strategist. Her intelligence and charisma enabled her to form crucial alliances with powerful Roman leaders such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, which she leveraged to maintain her kingdom's independence during a tumultuous period. Cleopatra's dramatic reign marked the end of the pharaonic era and the beginning of Roman rule, leaving a lasting legacy that has fascinated historians and inspired countless stories throughout the centuries. The pharaohs cemented their legacies through awe-inspiring monuments that continue to captivate the world. From the timeless pyramids of Giza, constructed during the Old Kingdom, these immense structures were designed with precision and served as royal tombs, reflecting the grandeur of their reigns. Moving into the New Kingdom, the majestic temples of Karnak and Abu Simbel stand as testaments to the architectural innovation and religious devotion of the time. These colossal edifices were not only symbols of power and divine authority, but also served as spiritual gateways to the afterlife, believed to ensure the pharaoh's eternal presence and influence. Through these enduring landmarks, the pharaoh's ambitions, beliefs, and artistry echo across millennia. Modern engineering marvels pale in comparison to the ingenuity and labor required to build these ancient structures without advanced machinery. The construction of the Great Pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Khufu, involved an incredible level of skill, organization, and manual effort. For example, thousands of workers meticulously cut, transported, and assembled massive stones using only basic tools and techniques. The Great Pyramid of Khufu alone, with its perfect alignment and towering height, stood as the tallest structure in the world for over 3,800 years, a testament to the astounding capabilities of ancient architects and laborers. The reigns of the pharaohs were not just about monumental structures like the pyramids and temples. They also laid the foundation for a highly organized and sophisticated society. During their rule, the pharaohs established complex administrative systems, developed advanced agricultural techniques along the Nile, and promoted trade with neighboring regions. These efforts contributed to a flourishing civilization that excelled in arts, sciences, and governance, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to fascinate historians and archaeologists today. Religion. Religion was interwoven into every aspect of life. The pharaohs were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people, performing rituals to maintain cosmic order. Economy. The Nile's annual floods ensured fertile lands, enabling Egypt to thrive economically through agriculture and international trade. Social hierarchy. While the pharaohs stood at the top, society also depended on skilled artisans, laborers, and scribes to sustain its grandeur. Thousands of years later, the legacies of these pharaohs continue to shape art, architecture, and culture in profound ways. Their monumental constructions, such as the pyramids and temples, not only showcase incredible engineering skills, but also continue to attract millions of visitors from around the world, sparking curiosity and admiration. These ancient rulers' influence extends into modern pop culture, inspiring countless films, books, and art that keep their stories alive. From the meticulous preservation of their monuments to their enduring impact on contemporary design and storytelling, the fascination with these iconic figures truly endures. Their stories remind us not only of the remarkable achievements of a bygone era, when challenges were met with resilience and determination, but also of the timeless pursuit of greatness that continues to inspire us today. These narratives not only highlight the milestones of the past, but also serve as a testament to the enduring human spirit striving for excellence regardless of the era. Unlike many ancient civilizations, Egypt afforded women unique rights and opportunities that were rare for the time. Women in ancient Egypt could not only manage estates and own property, but they also had the legal right to inherit wealth and manage their own financial affairs. Some, like Hatshepsut and Cleopatra, wielded unparalleled power as leaders, ascending to the throne and guiding the nation through significant periods. Beyond these renowned rulers, women played crucial roles in religious rituals, often serving as priestesses and participating in ceremonies that were vital to the spiritual and cultural life of Egypt. Women also had influence in family and community matters, providing a balance of power that contributed to the society's stability and prosperity. Their contributions in areas such as the economy, governance, and religion reflected an advanced understanding of gender roles in society, showcasing how individuals effectively navigated and influenced these domains. In the economic sphere, they played crucial roles in commerce and trade, often managing and making significant financial decisions. Within governance, their participation in decision-making processes highlighted their leadership skills and ability to shape policy. In religious practices, they contributed to the spiritual and cultural development by taking on roles such as educators and leaders in various ceremonies, underscoring their importance in maintaining and evolving societal values. For the pharaohs, life was but a preparation for eternity, a journey to an everlasting realm beyond the mortal world. Beliefs in the afterlife profoundly shaped every aspect of Egyptian culture, influencing their art, architecture, and daily practices. Monumental tombs, such as the pyramids, were constructed not only as burial places, but as grand symbols of the pharaoh's divine passage. Intricate rituals and elaborate ceremonies were meticulously performed to ensure a safe passage to the underworld. These practices included mummification, which preserved the body for the afterlife, and the recitation of spells from the Book of the Dead to guide and protect the soul on its journey. The Egyptians envisioned a paradise where the deceased would live eternally, enjoying all the pleasures of life without hardship. This belief system unified society, permeating their worldview and providing a sense of continuity between life and the eternal. Pharaohs were interred with an array of treasures, sacred texts, and essential provisions, highlighting the profound significance of their eternal existence. These items were not merely for the pharaoh's souls in the afterlife, but also symbolized the continuity of prosperity and cohesion for their people. The burial practices reflected the belief that a well-equipped afterlife would ensure the pharaoh's ability to protect and guide the living, thereby maintaining societal stability and abundance. Such elaborate preparations underscored the intricate connections between life, death, and the divine in ancient Egyptian culture. Art was more than mere decoration in ancient Egypt. It was a complex language that conveyed powerful messages. Through hieroglyphs, statues, and intricate paintings adorning temple walls and tombs, the pharaohs communicated their divine authority, chronicled historic events, and expressed religious ideas. These artistic expressions were carefully crafted to ensure that the stories of the gods and the achievements of the rulers were preserved for eternity. Each symbol and image was imbued with meaning, serving as a visual narrative that connected the spiritual and the earthly, guiding and informing those who viewed them about the values and beliefs of the civilization. The symmetry, color, and symbolism in their art reflected their deep reverence for balance, life, and the divine. Each piece was carefully crafted to embody harmony, using vibrant hues to convey emotions and intricate patterns to symbolize the interconnectedness of all things. Their artwork served as a visual representation of their spiritual beliefs, illustrating the importance they placed on the equilibrium between humanity and the natural world, as well as their devotion to higher powers. Pharaohs were not merely architects of monuments. They were also astute military strategists who played a crucial role in shaping the history and boundaries of ancient Egypt. Beyond their iconic pyramids and temples, these rulers were responsible for fortifying Egypt's borders against potential invaders, ensuring the security and stability of their empire. They led daring military campaigns that extended Egypt's influence and territory. Notable pharaohs like Ramses II, known for his leadership during the Battle of Kadesh, and Thutmose III, often referred to as the Napoleon of Egypt for his numerous successful campaigns, exemplify the blend of military prowess and strategic acumen that defined their reigns. Their efforts not only expanded Egypt's dominion, but also left a lasting legacy on the ancient world. Victories in Megiddo, Kadesh, and Nubia carved Egypt's name in history and secured resources vital for its prosperity. The Battle of Megiddo, led by Pharaoh Thutmose III, marked a significant military triumph that expanded Egypt's influence in the Near East. At Kadesh, although the battle against the Hittites ended in a stalemate, it demonstrated Egypt's strong military capabilities under Ramses II and led to one of the first known peace treaties. In Nubia, successive campaigns brought rich resources such as gold and valuable trade routes under Egyptian control, further enhancing its wealth and power. These conquests were not only pivotal for Egypt's dominance, but also for establishing its legacy as a formidable ancient civilization. Ancient Egyptians were pioneers of medicine and science, laying the groundwork for many modern practices we rely on today. The pharaohs, understanding the importance of health and knowledge, supported the study of anatomy, which involved meticulous observations of the human body, often derived from their mummification processes. They also advanced the use of herbal medicine, compiling extensive knowledge of plants and their medicinal properties to treat various ailments. Additionally, some surgical methods developed by Egyptian physicians, such as setting fractures and simple wound stitching, formed the basis of techniques still in use. Their contributions were documented in medical papyri, which served as early textbooks for practitioners and have provided valuable insights into their sophisticated understanding of health and the human body. Records like the Edwin Smith Papyrus reveal a society where medicine and magic often merged, illustrating their advanced understanding of the human body and its ailments. This ancient Egyptian document, dating back to around 1600 BCE, is one of the oldest known medical texts. It highlights a systematic approach to diagnosis and treatment, showing how the Egyptians combined empirical observations with mystical beliefs. Through this blend of science and magic, they laid the groundwork for future medical practices. The power of pharaohs was documented and preserved by the scribes, who played a crucial role in the functioning of ancient Egypt as the backbone of its knowledge system. These highly skilled administrators were responsible for meticulously keeping records, drafting important decrees, and managing the documentation crucial for governance. They ensured that every detail of administrative, legal, and economic affairs was accurately recorded. Beyond just record-keeping, scribes also played a vital role in cultural preservation, passing on the accumulated wisdom and traditions to the next generation. Through their work, the scribes maintained the continuity of Egyptian civilization, contributing to its legacy that endures to this day. Education in ancient Egypt was highly esteemed and played a crucial role in society, particularly for scribes. Scribes were vital as they carried out the pharaoh's will and ensured the smooth running of the state. Learning to read and write hieroglyphs was an extensive and rigorous process, reserved for a select few, often boys from wealthy families. These scribes maintained records, documented state matters, and performed administrative tasks essential for governance, trade, and agriculture. Their education made them indispensable to the functioning of ancient Egyptian civilization, allowing them to hold positions of significant influence and respect. Pharaohs strengthened their divine connection through grand festivities that united the people and reinforced their authority. These celebrations were not only religious events, but also served as a way to consolidate power and ensure loyalty among the populace. Festivals like the Opet were central to this, where elaborate processions and ceremonies celebrated their role in maintaining Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian concept of truth, balance, and cosmic order. During these events, pharaohs were seen as living gods, bridging the gap between the divine and the earthly realms. Similarly, coronations were significant occasions that reaffirmed their divine right to rule, often involving complex rituals that symbolized the pharaoh's unity with the gods. These events were crucial in legitimizing their reign and fostering a sense of shared identity and purpose among their subjects. These grand events not only showcased the pharaoh's divine status, but also served multiple important purposes. They ensured that the people were abundantly fed, often featuring lavish feasts and bountiful offerings, which underscored the pharaoh's role as a provider and protector of his people. Additionally, these gatherings reinforced social hierarchy by displaying the power and privilege of the elite, while simultaneously reminding everyone of their place within the societal structure. Such events were pivotal in maintaining the cohesion and stability of the kingdom, as they emphasized the divine right of the pharaoh to rule and the prosperity he could bring to the land. At the core of the pharaoh's rule was their divine position within Egyptian mythology, which provided both spiritual and political authority. They were considered the living embodiment of the god Horus, the falcon-headed deity associated with kingship and the sky. This sacred role charged them with upholding Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian concept of truth, balance, and cosmic order. The pharaohs were seen as the essential link between the gods and the people, tasked with maintaining harmony and protecting their subjects from chaos and disorder. Through rituals, offerings, and monumental construction projects, they reinforced their divine mandate to preserve stability and prosperity throughout the land. Even today, stories of gods, goddesses, and the underworld continue to captivate audiences, inspiring pop culture and influencing everything from films to literature. These ancient myths, with their timeless themes of love, betrayal, and adventure, provide rich material for modern storytellers. Films often reinterpret these tales, bringing them to life with new perspectives and visual effects. Literature, too, draws heavily on these mythological narratives, weaving them into contemporary settings and exploring their relevance in today's world. This enduring fascination highlights the powerful impact of mythology on our cultural imagination. From trade to cultural exchange, the pharaohs' legacies extended far beyond their borders, shaping the ancient world in profound ways. Their influence reached neighboring nations through extensive trade networks that exchanged gold, papyrus, and grain for exotic goods and resources. This facilitated not only economic prosperity, but also the flow of cultural ideas and innovations. The architectural marvels, like pyramids and temples, along with advancements in mathematics and medicine, resonated globally, leaving an indelible mark on art, innovation, and ideas that continue to inspire and captivate the modern world. Their civilization was not just a marvel of the past, but a constant source of inspiration for the modern world, influencing everything from architecture and art to governance and philosophy. Their achievements in mathematics and science still form the foundation of many modern advancements, while their cultural and societal innovations continue to be studied and admired by scholars and enthusiasts alike. Join us as we continue to explore the wonders of ancient Egypt, unraveling the stories that shaped human history. Subscribe to Echoes of Time for more journeys through time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that brings history to life.